What is up, everybody, man? We got some new YouTube drama popping. We got H3H3 is getting bored of Keemstar, so he moved on to start a beef with the quartering. And I'm gonna let Keemstar explain this beef.
Okay, the quartering and H3H3 are beefing, right? H3H3 uploaded a 2-hour, exposed video on the quartering, right? Poking fun at him. The quartering made an 11-minute response back, and I'm trying to watch it, right? And it's impossible. I got it on 1.5 speed, and I'm still bored out of my mind. This is the worst drama ever because both of these people, the quartering and H3H3, are boring, okay? I don't know how fans of either one of these content creators watch their content. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to realize, okay, I have managed through my entire life to watch 7 H3H3 videos and 7 quartering videos, and I am 56 years old now. What the fuck have I done with my life? That's how long it takes for them to just get a sentence out. The quartering's yeah, so... H3,
This dude
H3
man. I actually met Keemstar in person.
attacked my wife. That's how long it takes him to get a sentence out. Now, somebody on the H3H3 podcast asked Ethan a question. Ethan responds by saying, well, yeah, I don't know. You're boring. You're both boring. Now listen, in any feud, I have to tend to, go with the person opposed to H3H3 because he's a horrible human being. So I'm going to support the quartering with this. But I'd like to.
He had his own beef with the quartering, I think a few years ago.
Just explain that I'm so frustrated because I'll never know what any of this is because my brain will not allow these big pauses in between words, in between sentences. This is the entertainment world and both of you are boring as shit. So
I mean, the thing is, unlike Keemstar's opinion, I do like H3H3. Oh, look at that. Boogie's going to... Boogie 298 is going to have his opinion on it. Not specifically this video, but any video from Uncreator attacking in there, let YouTube moderate itself. It's just the quarter's greatest hits. The quarter in H3 gay nerds fighting. I know it was for H3 under 1 minute. Let's see this video explained in 1 minute.
Yeah.
He can't stop talking about my wife. I think he's probably jealous. I mean, my wife is a beautiful woman.
Come on.
But yeah, and especially in the Marvel universe. I mean, how many heroes?
Sure. Chadwick Boseman's untimely and tragic death. And,
what's up with his eyebrows? He's like a weirdo.
You know?
Actually look tore up now.
Yeah. I feel bad.
I mean, he got rid of his, I think
man.
he shaved his eyebrows, man. Dude looks like, he's looking like Uncle Fester now.
Unfair, dude.
I hope he didn't glad to take the video down for me calling him Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester looking dude. Alright, let's see if there's any more. The death of H3H3. The quartering under 1 minute, kinda live now. Content court, the quartering. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. The content court. Yeah, man. I got a feeling this is just Ethan Klein just wanting to start another beef. Another YouTuber to you know what I'm saying, give himself some clout after he basically burned down his whole feud with Keemstar, man. His whole feud with Keem was hurting him, so he moved on to the quartering. I'm gonna move to H3's channel to see some of this video exposing the quartering, then the quartering's response. So yeah, man, it's the hot new drama on the internet, the H3H3 versus the quartering. Anybody? Let me see if there's anybody watching me. Yo, what's oh, it's a Russian. I can't spell that. I just got a wave. I mean, I don't really understand Russian, so. Yeah, let's see here. H3H3. Let's see his content nuke or whatever you want to call the video against content court. Let's check some of this out. Let's see what he's exposing about the quartering. I mean, cause to me, like I'm a fan of quartering. I mean, like he featured me in a video against Susie Lou, so I'm always gonna give him props for that. So I don't got much hate for the quartering. I mean, like he gets repetitive at times, but yeah, I mean, he's an anti-SJW YouTuber, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to, you know what I'm saying, get his clout. And there's always like some SJW crap coming on, like air on the daily. So I mean, he's always got. I mean, the quartering's always Jeremy. He's always got fresh content to talk about. Wow, that happened.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Ethan Klein. This episode is brought to you by ExpressVPN.
Thank you very much. Welcome everybody.
It's freezing. No, don't let it freeze.
To the content court.
Oh, damn.
Today we will be judging the antics of one.
Damn, look how many dislikes this video got.
The quartering. This is the people versus the quartering.
Man, that's not
Today
a good ratio.
we judge Jeremy Hambley. He is a YouTube commentator that mostly covers current events surrounding comics, video games, and the entertainment industry. He also covers drama and controversies that occur both online and in the media. He has multiple channels, including Unsleeved Media, focused on trading cards, and Midwestly, focused on politics, with the most popular being The Quartering, which is basically a channel for being a little outrage monger. Also, isn't The Quartering like a torture technique from back in the day?
Indeed.
Is that what he's referencing?
I'm not sure. It also refers to quartering troops in your house in the Third Amendment or something.
That's not what he's referring to, is it? Hey, I'm gonna stay in your house, y'all. I'm gonna freeload in your house. Maybe to his wife, that's what it refers to. Jeremy is considered to be a red-pilled anti-social justice warrior simp cell.
Let's check out why Ethan's going after.
Well, I was going to, but a buddy of mine and I decided to tailgate the Apple event, and
tailgate an
things
Apple
got
event?
a little wild.
I didn't know people tailgated Apple events, but okay, sure.
What is this? This is corny, man.
Original, but he's extremely triggered by this new iteration.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
The title is Disgracing She-Ra.
That's right.
Disgracing She-Ra and Strong, Beautiful Heroes. I see he's achieved a almost 50% dislike ratio on this one, even from his own fans, so you know it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
The Fall
dislike
of
ratio
Beauty,
of this
it's called.
video.
Wow. Talk about stretching that shit out.
It's it's not like dudes are out there trying to jerk off to a cartoon. I get it.
It's not a good,
Something tells me he is. You know, especially like a kid's show, dude. It's not like hentai, bro.
But why? You took her from being a princess to an orphan, and then you make her from a beautiful woman into a man. This is a boy. It's an...
What?
Damn,
There's nothing boyish about the one on the right.
Dislike ratio.
It's really just okay. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Androgynous male lesbian character. That's what this is. And the interesting thing about it is people who aren't following this situation will think, oh, why are you even complaining? Who cares? It's a cartoon. Well, in some ways, I'm pretty progressive.
Don't worry. That's just for people who aren't following. Everyone else following closely along gets it, what he's talking
And
about.
others, I guess you would consider me more traditional in that. What happened to having powerful, strong, and beautiful female role models for young women to look up to?
It's just
Why-
his opinion. I mean, what's the
Over 9,000.
I bet you didn't know that.
Jeremy was triggered over
he
Black
trying to
Panther's
get
positive
Jeremy
reviews.
about being a
He thinks
sexist
Black
or something
Panther
like
was
that?
mediocre, and he even
This is like
says
Jeremy
that
trying to
being proud of
label,
your
like,
skin
this is like,
color is
Ethan
as
trying to
stupid as
label
judging
Jeremy
someone
as
else's
a
for theirs.
sexist or something like that.
Being
And
proud.
so, if you
That's
want
the
to
way
take a
I've
look at the
seen
video,
this video
Okay,
being
interesting.
framed.
yeah.
Being zero control.
Yeah, this is kind of a classic argument that you see. I don't want to say white supremacist, but it's like a super obtuse way of looking at skin and identity. Is because
Yeah,
being
typical
proud of
white.
being white is like, white supremacy. Like, let's be honest, that's the heritage. Whereas it's not even like black power. It's like, hey, we have a superhero film with a black lead, which is something that doesn't occur frequently, or a movie with all black cast that not only that's a good movie that people are loving and watching, and little black kids like having role models and seeing themselves represented in popular media.
Yeah, I mean,
So it's easy for him to make that argument of like, it's so stupid, I would never go watch a movie because there's a white lead in it, is such an obtuse take, because like 90% of all films have white leads in it, right?
I
So,
mean, the country is 70% white, though. I mean, to be real. I mean, it's not self-hated pointed out. It's just, thing is, I really did like Black Panther because it did like represent like because he did. I mean, the thing is, like Black Panther. Oh man, it was a cultural icon. It represented. It was a superhero that looked like us, basically. It was very like inspiring to the black community to watch Black Panther. And I mean, Chadwick Boseman became a cultural icon a lot of times from that movie, and he's very well respected. But yeah,
It's like cool take, but really, just I hope that the quartering can visit each and every one of these kids' houses to tell them how stupid it is that they care about this guy because of his skin color. Here, I'll give them. I'll try to collect addresses.
all dumb.
Yeah, I want you to go tell all these kids how dumb they are.
The Quarter is a bad guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a racist, like, he's a white supremacist. He didn't like Black Panther because it featured a black superhero. That's how Ethan's trying to frame the Quarter as, like some kind of
For caring.
obtuse, out of touch guy.
Dumb.
Or like
Yeah,
some kind of
dumb.
white
Look at all these idiots caring about Black Panther.
I mean, because the Quarter is using like typical
It's
like
crazy.
white conservative talking points. Like, I'm not really obsessed about race. I think about the character. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? He has that kind of like that boomer conservative mentality.
Crazy that they
think that way.
they even care. It's pathetic.
Just
Look at this kid who
bad.
made a tribute. By the way, this was a great one. That go ahead, Jeremy. What do you think about this kid here paying tribute to the Black Panther?
Dumb.
Right. I think it's really touching, and I think it really shows how much it means to the kid. I wouldn't say it's dumb, but I certainly welcome you to go to all their houses and tell them to their face how dumb it is.
Oh, look at this dude playing the shame game.
Oh, wow. I actually feel bad.
It's all dumb.
Really? You're going to tell that to a kid who's crying? That's so fucked up, dude.
I think he's trying to shame. He's trying to shame.
Yeah,
H3H3.
I feel bad. That was so tragic that he passed, man. So unfair, dude.
He's really. He's really. I mean, the thing. Yeah.
So,
Ethan in the last.
moving on from this section,
3 or so years.
Jeremy was
has
triggered
really
by
gone
Jordan
into,
Peele,
like,
stating
really left
I don't see myself casting a white dude as a lead. And one.
Oh man, I'm gonna see.
Who run in his circles that really don't like me. I also think that maybe sometimes my takes are too spicy and it bothers him, but it was not
spicy. That's a good way to call what you do.
Personal, like he literally DM'd me to say that he had to do it, and like it was wholesome.
No, you really
so,
are. Yeah.
It was wholesome how he cut me out of his life.
No disrespect to either guy, but you know, it's not a false equivalency. My entire point is simple. Change one word. A man.
Yeah, this is kind of boring.
This whole video.
He's coming. I mean, the thing is, like, H3H3 is just coming across as too self-righteous here. Especially with his bad habit of saying the N-word. Like, you don't really have the moral high ground, H3H3. You really don't. Even a guy, even iDubbbz called H3H3 out on his comfortability of saying, like, NF, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even say N, you know what I'm saying? Like, about getting your getting your video strike. So I know you want to say it. Or nigga fag. You know what I'm saying? Saying nigga fag, you know what I'm saying? Seriously, oh man, this screen will be taken down. Oh yeah, it's the content court. Oh no, he's not even talking about H3H3. Vegan Games going after the quartering. As the criticals say. Oh man, Gordon's getting himself in a lot of beefs today, man. Oh, so I got a feeling that's why H3H3 made this video. Yep. It was a payback for the quartering going after AOC. Look how many views the quartering got talking about AOC, like Hassan Piker, like he's the nephew of Cenk Uygur in Pokemon. He got 104,000 views. In H3H3, he had to jump in his content core 173 to put the quartering on blast. But yeah, Quartering hasn't made a video response to Quartering hasn't made a video response to H3H3. I'm gonna see what he's saying on Twitter. Let's see if how the quarters responded to Ethan's charges against him. Oh, he's still talking about still talking about Angry Joe. Let's see what he's saying. Hey man, do a favor my viewers, stop engaging with Ethan's fan over this. I don't think he had much of a conversation. I don't want you to waste your time arguing over it. It's pretty clear he's still angry about videos I made about him. Thing is, you basically see he brought up old as dirt out of context clips. It was super low effort hit piece that maybe cost me 500 subscribers. I'm not sweating. I hope you're not either. There are absolutely things I've said in the past I no longer agree with that could have been said with more tag. I'm not going to purge all my own content. What's the point? I'll continue to make adjustments. He basically blew H3H3 Oh yeah, San Francisco. They passed a Karen Act today, basically making it illegal to have mostly motivated. Basically, if you're a white woman calling 9/11 on a black man who robbed you, it would be illegal for her to do that. Basically, what I'm saying. Oh, look at this. He's implying like he's a pedo, but he fails to implying he's a white supremacist. He's not a white supremacist. If he shared, I don't know. They do like having black voices say things, but he doesn't really feel like a white supremacist. He just feels like an anti-critical race theory, anti-SJW type of guy. A lot of it really is just for clout, to be real. He gets like close to 1 million views a day on his YouTube channel. I'll show you how much clout Ethan Jeremy has off of Rec Influence. Yeah, I'll show you how much clout the quartering has. Fucking yeah, man. I gotta really organize these videos. Yo, what's up to the one viewer watching my live stream? What's happening? Oh, come on. Meanwhile, while that loads, I'm gonna click this off. Oh, yeah, let's see his response to Ethan. Yeah. He times that where I called you white supremacist. I'm glad you. See, he tried to imply he was a. Come on, bro. Ethan tried to imply the Corden was a white supremacist early in the video talking about the Black Panther. Come on, bro. Now he's backtracking. Oh, dude, man. This dude. To try to belittle, calling him racist. Really kid after discussion. Quarter pounder can't take a joke, like to project their problems. Patrice guy. They had a really tension. Thought it was funny. Does he literally say, I don't want to call it white supremacist? Dude, you make a living, man. It's a joke, bro. What you ever done? That's funny. Yeah, as you see, anti-SJWs get a lot of views. I mean, as you see, anti-SJWs get more views on YouTube, get more press on YouTube than social justice. But as you see in Rec Influence, social justice gets a lot more traction. Yeah, it spreads a lot more than anti-SJW. As you see, it doesn't spread to partisan left mainstream media like late night talk show stuff. As you see, it you see the branches, like this branches out to like it branches out to partisan right, anti just branches out to it does branch out to mainstream media. So social justice, it branches out to partisan left. Branches out to social justice. It branches out to late night talk show in ways the anti-SJW doesn't. And I'll show you how many views the Quartering gets a day. If this thing can load. Come on. This thing. Damn it. And to be real, oh man, come on, damn it. The technical difficulties here. This computer's that stupid. There we go. I'll show you how many views the Quartering gets per day. As you see, like, he gets 500,000 relevant daily views. And yeah, as you see, like, it's connected with Sargon of Akkad, Tim Pool, It's a Gundam, Yellow Flash, Clownfish TV, yeah, anti-SJW channels. Here you go. It ties directly to Fox News too. Yeah, H3 podcast would be more partisan left. I'll show you in comparison. This thing is terrible. Oh my lord, this is so terrible. Damn, what is wrong with this thing? Oh lord, this is retarded. Yeah, Aiden is his own bubble away from. Man, he really is in his own thought bubble, away from everybody else. Oh man, gotta wait for this to load. So, oh look at that! They're still trying to pin him as some type of white supremacist. Alright, let's see more hot takes from this H3H3 the Quartering beef. Which probably will last like a couple of days or so. And as Keemstar says, which I agree, it is boring. Wait, how did it go so fast? H3H3 bots up because I changed my mind about spawning Ethan's garbage video. Someone say talk shit. That changed my mind. Savvy? How dare they? This is the end of H3H3 part 20. Jeremy 6. It doesn't really move the needle on anything. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be the quartering taking King's place. I mean, because basically, what H3H3 did was basically take a hit on the quartering to basically move on to another new beef of his after the whole Keemstar thing turned out to be a flop. That's basically what it is. Oh, yeah, look at that. Vouch. Vouch, one of the biggest communists on YouTube. So, yeah. I got a feeling like my conspiracy theory mind is basically Ethan's responding to the quarter making the video, responding to the quarter's video about AOC, Hassan Piker, and like a lot of those folks on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's how I'm feeling. And like, here's Ethan asking like, timestamp where I insulted your wife. I'll apologize. Removed from the video. Let's see. I appreciate the free promotion. My sex life video is defamatory and desperate. Anybody else? This would be a creator on harassment on strike. Where has social wife? I like to apologize to her and remove it. Where did I social wife though? Okay, it was a stop. YouTube was amazing. Made content, made a small. I mean, yeah. This is really good content. Millionaire child calling another child. This is beyond juvenile. I'm disappointed. You grown adults. Yeah, the thing is, Quartering seems to be a guy like around his 30s. Ethan's close to his 40s. Had a child already, and they're just having another beef, just all for clout. That's all it is. Look at that. He can't have a moral high ground. His arguments he can't support. He has to be something. You caving, bro. Don't waste your time. You worry about the number of lines. We're just really mad if someone made fun of Healy Klein. Time. So he didn't roast his wife, bro. Why you gotta do them like that? Pretty unnecessary stuff, jokes and all. See, that's just your opinion. This dude, channel boxer, turned ugly, ran about every day, made it look the biggest. His content, I need context. What happened? This dude's a drama queen. Yeah, dude, doesn't she suffer enough? Love how you avoided the question, deflecting at his finest. The first man you brought up his wife. Shit is right there. It really is. I mean, to be honest with you, the type of video Ethan made was desperate, though, man. Like, he got his ass handed to him. He really made an ass of himself in that Keemstar beef. Oh yeah, they're bringing up Etika. YouTuber remove. Yeah, I mean the quartering. I mean, to be fair, I mean he did apologize for what he said about Etika, so I don't see why he's using this against him. Oh boy, you see this soy. I just gotta see this. Oh yeah, that's definitely a soy. That's definitely a latte liberal. Oh man, that guy screams soy boy. That's the soy face. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of white liberal men, like they love to make that face. Like, the quarter pounder has a wife, man. I'm gonna move on from that drama because I mean, it looks like this drama only gonna last like a couple of days or so. So I'm gonna move on and talk about Disneyland. Basically, Disneyland is going up against the state of California, ran by our dipshit governor Gavin Newsom. And as you see, Disneyland, Universal Studios, and Knott's Berry Farm is going to file a lawsuit against Disney over their unachievable reopening guidelines. And as you see, like the executive director Eric Guerrero said, the California theme parks are looking to gain permission to reopen or change reopening guidelines. And as you see, like they issued reopening guidelines that can keep the major tourist destinations closed until early 2000. I mean, this is all about the. I mean, this shutdown is all about the election. To be honest with you, that's basically what it is. It's nothing to do with science. It's nothing to do with keeping people from not being sick. It's all about the election, really. It's just basically a way so they can legitimize like the whole vote by mail scheme. That's all it is. Once you really think about it. Reopening guidelines are unachievable and keep the parks closed indefinitely. Small theme parks. I mean, as you see, like they have like, I mean, the thing is, the California is like tier list to reopen, and basically, like you can't reopen without having like a certain percentage of people of color not infected with COVID. It's ridiculous. The guidelines, the California's guidelines are just effing ridiculous. In reality, it's just soft totalitarianism. That's all it is. I mean, I bet y'all can read this. I mean, like the smaller theme parks can reopen at 25% capacity or 500 in-county visitors, whichever is fewer, with admission with only in the month. This is ridiculous. I swear, the people who run this state have no idea about economics and business. And I mean, Bob Iger has been having a beef with Gavin Newsom for like the last couple of months. I mean, he left the California reopening team. At best, it won't reopen until November, as you see, after their election. And as you see, like Orange County Health Director, he said that during the reached the yellow minimum tier until the vaccine. And the thing is, the Trump man is putting a vaccine, and the Democrats sound like, oh, we can't trust that vaccine. And as President Trump like cooked it up or something like that. I mean, politics is getting out of control, man. It really is. This is politics. I mean, this California. I mean, Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, like Magic Mountain, like all those other things, SeaWorld. Like all those other theme parks are basically being closed because of political agenda. Because as you see in Florida, like Disney World is open right now in Florida. Let's see, Disney World, and they have like very strict like COVID-19 guidelines, and I mean there hasn't been that many cases in Florida. So I mean, I can't see how our people from California can't compare to how Disney World is doing in Florida. Cause the thing is, California wants to show like we've been the best state of handling the COVID crisis, and they have one of the most draconian lockdowns in the U.S., which has caused like a lot of people to move out of the state. And the thing is, like, they're basically killing Anaheim. Because Anaheim basically runs off of Disneyland. It runs off the stadium. It runs off the hotel industry that hosts the people going to Disneyland. So basically, they're wrecking Anaheim big time. They're wrecking a lot of cities in California with these ridiculous guidelines. Until next year is shameful, according to Universal Studio parent president Karen Irving. Pushing us in a tier 4 behind other business and reopen makes no sense. We should be in tier 3 and allowing other industries proven they can reopen responsibly. Said the parent company Knott's Berry Farm has 0 cases of COVID-19 traced back to reopening theme parks across the U.S. Our safety protocols have proven effective, seeing state requirements reopen. He is deeply disappointed with the state's decision to keep large theme parks in the yellow minimum tier. Six Flags Magic Mountain reposition reopened. Now this latest new confetti keep us closed indefinitely. Legoland President Kurt Stocks called the Newsom administration's new theme park guidelines arbitrary and unacceptable. The administration's actions to this point could cost tens of thousands of jobs across the industry. I mean, it's so much for saving lives, right? It seems like our California government wants people to be broke and independent of the government. The public unions basically run this state, man. There's just a bunch of left-wingers. Just a ridiculous left-wingers. that use woke language to basically cover up their BS. We got so much bureaucracy in the state. It's ridiculous. And as you see, my county, LA County, home to Universal Studios and Six Flags, is the most restrictive widespread risks here. Yeah, it's politics. Cause the thing is, like, remember, like, the whole lockdown was basically keep the hospitals from overflowing. But as it turned out, the hospitals weren't overflowing. People were being laid off, and then the whole riots happened, and then then like a whole bunch of young people protesting and all that, and they allowed that because it seemed like being woke it gives you immunity from the virus or something. I mean, that doesn't make sense, man. It's all political. And after 6 months of frustration, California theme parks are getting ratcheting up pressure on Newsom and calling on the state to issue COVID-19 guidelines that allow them to reopen. The pandemic has caused major players such as Six Flags and SeaWorld tens of millions. Industry leaders like Disney and Universal suffered financial losses that reached the billions. Man, Newsom's really screwing over really screwing over business in this state, man. There's so many people are moving. I mean, Joe Rogan's moved, Ben Shapiro's moved, Elon Musk is about to move. A lot of the innovative industries that like started in California are leaving this state. And the thing is, California, like our big motto, is being a leading state of innovation, which came from our gold rush history. I don't know what the hell's going on with California bureaucracy, man. These dudes, it's like, in reality, I think my conspiratorial mind got a feeling that Nancy Pelosi wants to keep California closed until like the stimulus comes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, the stimulus pass that repays like California's like big debt. You know what I'm saying? Because California got a huge debt right now. Yeah, supposedly the sixth economy in the world has a huge debt, yeah. Because a lot of our main industries are closed. And the thing is, our main industries are Hollywood and tech. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like our industries is like oil or gas or nothing. No, it's like Hollywood and tech are pretty much like the biggest industries in the state. And man, like billions have been lost this year. And then you compare to Florida, oh man, I mean California's going to be in a hole for the foreseeable future, to be honest with you. As you see, since Disneyland closed, Anaheim's budget deficit declined to $100 million. So basically, the cure has been worse than the disease in the state. But another theory I got in mind, like, he's basically keeping these lockdowns to keep himself in office, because there's a big recall Gavin Newsom like movement going on in the state. And as you see, like, the Disneyland reopening wins union support. Even the unions is turning on the California. Wow. Yeah, let's go to Disneyland reopening. Yeah, because I got a feeling it's going to reopen sometime next year. To be honest with you, in this state. Because this whole lockdown really is about the election. I already repeated that. Ballot box set on fire. Yeah, as you see, like Disney slams California reopening guideline. If I'm Bob Iger, this is a F and reopen. Yeah, the thing is, folks can like lobby the California. I mean, you can like lobby the California governor to get things open. This is very crony. This is a crony capitalist state. As you see, like, kind of unworkable. Oh no, and this is a path forward here. No avail.